Okay, this morning we're going to be doing a little no equipment bar. So I'm using my wall and I am wearing regular socks on a laminate floor surface so that my feet can slide. You could use gliding discs, you could use an actual bar, but we could also even put some weights in our hands, but we're just going to do it without equipment this morning and get ourselves going. So what I'd like you to do is start with your feet right under your sitting bones, turn your toes apart. You'll notice there's a little space between my heels, which normally we would not have in an actual dance class, but we're going to use that for our support this morning. Welcome to Pyramid Pilates. My name is Liza Allen. As always, I do want you to take good care of yourself, listen to your body, and if you've received any medical recommendations, please bring those along for the ride. Otherwise, let's get going. We're going to take a big step out with the one foot and slide in. Step out, slide in. Now your challenge here is going to be to sink down and slide in without moving out to the side. So you drop in the middle of the two legs, drop in the middle. The arms are going to go in opposition. We reach and open, reach and open. As you're dropping down into this position, your tailbone hangs straight down towards the floor, so you're not letting your back arch, nor are you tucking the pelvis under. We're going to go with 3 more. You've got 1, 2, leave this one out, 3, and pulse with the arms open. We go 8, 7, 6, 5. I'm noticing that my leggings are already falling down. 2, 1, slow it down, lift the heels, side and lengthen, side and lengthen. Now if your arms are feeling a little fatigued, let's try a different movement. We pull in, we reach up. We pull in, we reach up. Elbows into the rib cage, palms reach up as wide as you need to have them for your shoulder comfort. We've got 4 more. 3, 2. Now let's go back over to that first side and just pulse in, in, in. Heel is elevated. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold here. We go, rotate, come in, rotate, come in. This is where those slippery socks help. If you have a carpeted surface, you can always use a paper plate underneath the ball of that foot so you get your swivel without torque on the knee. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it over. We go down, reach out, down, reach out. Now, in the world of Pilates, we call this serving, but we can make this work for us with or without weights by pulling the shoulder blades gently down and together, the abdominals up, and dropping down into those legs. My whole forward foot stays on the floor, but just the ball of my back foot. I'm going to move back so you can see. You got 2 more. 1 and 2. We're going to do that same little pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Now we'll switch up to a different movement here. In 4, 3, 2, hands right at the hip hinge. Reach, look at the toes, come back over. Ball of the foot is still on that back foot. Good. Hinging forward, abs tight. Okay, this is option 1. You want to feel that crease in the front of the hip, long spine, soft knee, and we got a little bit more to add on here. We're going to add the arms if you're up for it. They stay right beside your ears, so as you go over, your head doesn't crane up, your arms don't go down, it all stays together. Okay? Still feeling it? You can lift the leg and tap the toe, or even settle into the ball of the foot again. And progressing 1 more time, we're going to dip. Lift, push, and dip. Lift, push, and dip. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more time. And press it back into that pulse. Nice and easy. We're going to swivel back to the front of the room. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach in slide that second foot in, we step out, pull it in, out, pull it in, reach, side to side. Big step, center plie, pull in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 4, 3, 2. We go one more time and leave it out there. Leave it out there. Back into that tiny little pulse. You're pulling 8, 7, 6, 5. Abs are in, shoulders down, tailbone hanging towards the floor. And of course, you have to add a breathe. That's it. Let's slow this down a bit. We lift the heel and reach. Alternating sides. In and up. Using your breath. Dropping those shoulders. Keeping the arms as wide as you need to. You want to feel that space and length right at the sides of the neck so that we're not feeling the lift from those upper traps. Good. Get ready. We're going to hold it down in pulse. Bringing those arms back in. That's it. And again, this is where you could be holding weights. My recommendation for weights with any kind of bar work that is quick and repetitive, you're going to want to go light. Okay? So, 1, 2, 3. Very rarely are you going to go much above a 3-pound weight because it's a lot of pulsing, repetition, and reaching away from the midline. Let's take a turn. So we have to remember that if some is good, more is not necessarily better. The important element is always form. Yeah? I want to do things well before we make them harder. Let's go 2 more times. Here's 1. Here's 2. We hang here and we pull it in. In, serve it up. In, serve it up. Good. When you go down, breathe in, exhale, stand tall. Abs pull in. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. We take it right to here and pulse it back, back, back. Good. So we can really put a pulse anywhere, and we often do, and that's kind of a signature of a bar exercise. We work to fatigue, small ranges of motion. Not always, sometimes they're bigger, but still excellent form. You don't have to be a dancer, but alignment counts. Let's hold this here and take it over, 2, up, 2, over, 2, up, 2. Feeling strong, add those arms. Standing knee is soft. Ball of the foot is on the floor with that back leg. Arms stay right alongside the ears, and if you really feel good about it, you take a little tip with the leg coming along, okay? Add a little drop right there. Reach, drop it down. Reach it out, drop it down. Last 4. Keep your head right between those arms. Yeah, arms don't go here, head here. You want to keep length at the back of the neck. Move the body as a unit. Here's that last one. Good. We're pulsing down. Reaching the arms forward. Rotating back towards me. Little teeny tiny pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We relax for a moment. We're going to turn to face the side so that you have a wall, a chair, a countertop, or maybe you even have a bar. We're going to take the feet back to that turned out position, and we'll reach the arm forward on that outside arm, and we're just going to let the leg tap back, okay? Let it tap back on a diagonal unless you feel really solid about having it directly behind you. You will feel more in your back, so let's not dump it out. We want to keep it all lined up. And then from there, we're going to drag the foot through, point it to the front with a bent knee, and take it back. So, you can keep your arm here. I'm running into my reformer. So, I am swinging. attitude for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, and lift. Lift. Now as I'm lifting, I'm really trying to feel like I'm lifting from the inside of my thigh. That's it. So you've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brush it through. Whew. Right from here we lift. Heel to the ankle, pull it in and up. Lift and lower. This arm is trained to create some space on the back of the body so that we get into the side of the glute and really, you will feel your back again. These muscles are working, but we don't want to pinch them down. Yeah? So we lengthen out and pull up through the abs for 4 more. 3, 2, hold it up, give me a tiny little pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing the leg forward, cross it over, drop down into a little stretch. Trying to feel that side of the bum. And then we just turn it to the second side. You're back in that first position. Have space between those heels if you need it. Up through the front, down through the back, reaching the arm and touching back. Right from there, we go forward and back, forward and back. Okay, you've got your front to back attitude. You can take it slower. The longer you are, the more likely you'll need this to be slower. And if you're wearing shoes or you're working on a stickier surface, you'll want to take a moment to let your body find the right positions. Okay? Let's go one more time. Hold it front and lift. Lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We hold, brush back, finding that position, bring it in and out. Feel the length through the arm, back of the body, using the breath. 4 more here. 4. 3, my butt is on fire. I hope yours is too. And hold this right here. Pulse it up, 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 up. Here's 5, here's 6, here's 7, here's 8. Bring it through and across and find that stretch. Whew. All right, so that was a little standing bar work without any equipment. I am going to pull a mat out so that when I do my exercises, I'm not feeling this in my back, okay? And we're just gonna bring ourselves down to the floor. See how we're fixed for time? We're doing great. Okay, so we're gonna come into this little mermaid stretch, and that should feel kind of nice. And I'm gonna reach both arms over to the side and lift and lower. Now I've got my top knee lined up with my bottom heel, so it could be right behind it or right on top of it, okay? And my hands are here for support. I'm not dropping down and lifting up, I'm just here. Good, here. And 4 more, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold this one up. Doesn't have to be high. I'm making it as high as I can so you can see. I'm gonna open my arm, bring my knee a little forward of my bottom knee, bring my foot a little back of my bottom foot. So over and back, over and back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it back, lift it up, up. There are those evil pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Just let the leg rest down. Before we go to the other side, we're going to turn our torsos to face the end of your mat and lift and lower. It's a bit of a push-up. It's not super challenging. You're still letting that leg come up in an attitude shape. That's it. For 4. And 3. And 2. Hold this one up. Bring your arm in, right like that. And then this one can come a little closer to your belly. Dive your knee down and push it back. Push it in, push it back. Now I have it kind of diving in towards my forearm and then lifting up about even with my head. That's it. 5, 6, you can flex the foot, you can point the toe, whatever feels good to you. Hold it right here. Good. Right from there, we're gonna lift up and down. Maybe it's just your leg and your arm. Maybe it's your hips too. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and find that mermaid stretch again. Good. Reach the leg out in front of you. Careful, just an easy stretch. Just sit. Let the muscles release. Don't push into it. If you're not feeling anything, you can lean in. But if you're already like, ooh, just stay right where you are. Good. We're going to bring it around to that second side. We'll mermaid over to that second side. Should feel pretty good. Oh, lengthening that side. That was just shorten, shorten, shorten. Now we get to lengthen it. Here are those arms, shoulders are down. You can make that happen by bending your elbows slightly. This top knee is going to be here, and we're going to push it forward and back with the arm going in opposition. Good. All right. I know. It doesn't take much. You start to feel it really pretty quick. And especially if you've been sitting on the tush as much as I have been lately, your poor tush is wondering, what is the deal? So make it work, balance it out. Let's hold here, and we go up, up. You can bring that arm down, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it around, give me that push up and lengthen, push up and lengthen. The leg just floats along with the body. 8 more, and 7, and 6, 5, last 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to put that arm down, bring this one here, turn that leg in a little, knee to the elbow, reach it out, and reach it out. Whew. That's it. 4 more times, 3 more times, 2 more times. Try to find that good balance and alignment. Hold it out and reach down and up, down and up. Add the arm at the hip if you can. Side plank. We're going to slow it down a little. That's it. Kneeling side plank. 3 more times. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Find that mermaid stretch. Bring it around. Find that hip stretch. Sit tall. Let just being there do the trick. If you need more, you can always lean in.